for another vlog. For today, I'm going to be talking about the visa application. How would you be able to apply online and secure an appointment? And I'll be sharing with you again my experience when I had my visa appointment. First of all, I would like to congratulate you because if you're watching this, then it means that you are about to apply for your visa. So all of your papers has been processed. Visa na lang ang kulang. After the visa, you should be able to attend the PIDOS and your agency or yourself is going to book your ticket going to the UK. So, konting push na lang. Alright, so let's get started. So before anything else, you need to set up an appointment online. As far as I know, there is no walk-in for securing your visa. But just to make sure, you can visit their website or you can also ask your agency about this. The first thing that you need to do is to prepare your documents. So what are those documents you'll be needing? You need to prepare your IELTS or OET form. You would also need to have your police clearance and NBI. A proof that you pass your CBT certificate should be coming from either the NMC portal or the Pearson website. So you need to log into your account and print the result. You also have to prepare your ION certificate and your passport, as well as your COS. So once all those documents are prepared, you just need to go to this website. Once you go to that website, you need to click on Apply from outside the UK, and then click on the button that says Apply Now. So there are a total of 6 categories or 6 tabs that you would need to accomplish, and we'll be talking about it part by part. The first section is the one that says Start. Very few information is going to be asked from you in here, such as what kind of visa are you applying to. In my experience, I chose the skilled worker, as far as I can remember, or it could be the Tier 2 general visa as well. You're also going to be asked about the country where are you going to fill out the application. You will have to register using your email address and you're going to be asked to set up your own password. So that's all about the first category. Now in the second section, this is what we call the application. So in this tab, there are a lot of things that will be asked from you. Personal information such as your phone number, birthday, address, gender, relationship status, country and place of birth, passport details. You might be asked to provide your expired passport, which contains the country that you've traveled. You will be asked about the COS reference number as well. You can find this information in your COS that was provided by your employer. It's an alphanumeric character, 11 alphanumeric character, if I'm not mistaken. And you will find it on the first page. Information that will be asked from you is the sponsor license number, which can also be found in the first page of your COS. You will be asked about the date that you will arrive in the UK. For this information, you will have to ask your agency or employer. You'll be asked as well about how long do you intend to stay in the UK. You will be asked to provide your IELTS or if you've taken IELTS or OET. You're also going to be asked about your current partner, like the information about your current partner, and you might have to have the passport of that person for you to provide the details. What else? Your parents' information, like their name, birthday, nationality, your exact address in the UK. Ask your agency again about this. You're going to be asked about your travel history to other countries, like was there any refusal of visa? Were you deported from the UK? Were you ever refused entry to the UK border? Stuff like that. Another thing is your previous employers, and then the title of your job in the UK, and how much are you going to be paid annually. So all those information you can see in your COS. It's either that or you can ask your agency, okay? So now we'll be moving on to the third tab or third category, which is the document. So you're going to see a list of documents that you will be needing to submit. After doing so, you will receive an email. Next is the fourth tab, which is the declaration. You need to read the declaration carefully before submitting it. The fifth tab or section is the payment. At this point, my agency told me to provide the logins to her because she will be doing the payment online. And so I did. I sent her my logins. She processed the payment. She chose the standard one. So when I got the receipt in my email, it says it's $326. More or less, it's gonna be around 16,000 pesos. If you want to prioritize your visa, you can select that service. However, that's gonna be more expensive. I'll just put in probably the link in here so you would have an idea. Basically, for standard, it's gonna give you around 7 to 11 days. I'm not really sure, but I'll give you the link so you can check for yourself. Now, there's an option wherein you can select the super priority visa, which means you can get the decision within 24 hours. However, it's going to cost you around 62,000 pesos, so I think that would be too much. After the payment, you will receive an email that the payment was successful. That is the only proof of payment, so I would advise you to keep a copy of that because you will not be sent any invoice or receipt. So, additional information included in the email would be the date of your payment, your name, the type of visa that you paid for, which service did you selected, like was it standard or priority visa, the amount paid, and the reference number. Alright, so we're down to the last tab, which is the further actions. In this part, you're going to be starting to secure an appointment for your visa appearance. You just have to follow the instructions. This is also the part where you will be asked to upload your documents based on the checklist that was given to you or that was sent to your email. For me, I have only uploaded the documents that was sent to me, which was in the checklist, and I disregarded any other documents that was in there. However, you can verify this with your agency if you need to upload more documents or you just need to follow what's in the checklist. The specific documents that I uploaded are my police clearance, my NBI clearance, my IELTS or English language test, a proof of my CBT passing, my IOM certificate, my passport, and my COS. So when you set up your appointment after the upload, you would be asked for the location and the date and time. So in the Philippines, we only have two IOM offices. One is in Manila and one is in Cebu. You will be given an option to avail of their courier service, which means once a decision has been made for your visa, they're going to deliver it straight either to your house or to your agency. So it's up to you which address would you want to put in. As far as I can remember, I paid 749 for that, and that was sent via LBC. And I'm living within the Metro Manila, so I'm not sure how much does it cost if it's outside Metro Manila. You will then be getting another email from VFS, and you have to print that. There will be an attached file in the email about the courier service that you have availed, and you also have to print that. By the way, the appointment that you made is only valid on the place that you selected. So if you selected the appointment for Manila, then it's not going to be valid for Cebu. So if you selected Manila, you have to do your visa appearance in Manila. A reminder will also be included in the email if you want to upload your documents, like self-upload your documents in their online, in their website, or if you want to avail of their scanning services in the site or in the VFS site, which I believe might cost you some money. I'm just not really sure how much is it. But if you do so, you have to bring your original documents as well as photocopies. Make sure it's not laminated and the size is an A4. After uploading the documents, an email will be sent again. There is an attached file that you will need to open because it contains the list of the documents that you have uploaded in their system. So you also have to print that because that's going to be asked from you on the day of your appointment. So that's all for setting up the appointment. Now we'll be talking about the day of my visa appearance, which happened in January 21, 2020. Which happened in January 21, 2021 at 8 a.m. If you have watched my previous vlogs, I mentioned there that whenever I set an appointment, I always choose the earliest one that's available because of, parking and I want to avoid traffic. So I arrived at the area around 6:15 in the morning, so that gave me a lot of time to have my breakfast. So I did. There was actually a food chain very near to Echo Plaza, which is the building wherein you're gonna appear for your visa. As far as I know, it was just like 10 minutes away from the Echo Plaza. So after having my breakfast, I went back at 7 o'clock. I parked my car in there. The cost of the parking wasn't really that expensive, and it was safe because there's a roof. At around 7:40 a.m., I already went upstairs and started to be in queue at the entrance. I was really glad I was there 20 minutes before my appointment because just after 5 minutes of it being in queue, there were already a lot of people behind me. Once you're in front of the line, the guard is going to ask you to log in your name and then he will allow you to go inside the building already. Unfortunately, it did not start at exactly 8 a.m. So once I was allowed to go inside the building, I was told that I need to wait for a few minutes on in one room. And so a few of us were there, just letting the time pass. They finally opened, they asked us to go to another room, which is for the UK visa. I advise you not to bring bulky bags because I think it's not going to be allowed inside the UK visa room. Although there is a locker that will be provided wherein you can put your things. So as for me, I only brought my documents as well as my mobile phone, no bags. Once you go inside the UK visa room, there are chairs that will be allotted to the applicants, which follows the social distancing. There was only one person checking the documents, so it wasn't really slow, but I think it only took less than 5 minutes for my documents to be checked. So once you were called, the person is going to ask you if you did self-upload your documents, and she's also going to arrange the documents for you, like in order. She will then give you a stub for your number, and then you have to proceed to the counter. So I just waited for my number to be called, and once I got called in, I provided my passport, my documents, and I paid for a service as well. They do offer it there if you wanted to, which is the SMS service. I forgot how much does it cost. It's around 200 pesos. It's just a way for you to receive a notification from VFS once a decision has been made. So if you're not going to avail of this service, you are going to be notified through email anyway. So, you know, I probably opted for that service because I wanted to have some peace of mind. I want to get notified as soon as possible if a decision has been made for my visa. But I would not really recommend you to avail that. It's for me, it's just a waste of money, to be honest. You will also then be asked if you want to upgrade your service, like from standard to priority. But since I did not avail the priority visa, then I don't have money to pay for it. After paying everything, you have to go to the next set of chairs. That's when you're going to do your biometric. So you have to wait for you to be called as well. So once I got called in, a picture of me was taken as well as my fingerprints. You will definitely have to remove your face mask and face shield because, yeah, they're gonna take a picture of you. That's it. So, that's all about your visa appearance. It was very fast. In fact, it will take more time for you to set up an appointment online compared to appearing for your visa. Granted that you do have all the documents that's needed, I would advise you to print all the email that was sent to you to avoid any inconvenience on the day of your appearance. So just a few reminders. You have to wear casual. I believe you're not going to be allowed to go in if you're wearing shorts, slippers, or sleeveless. And you also have to wear a face mask and face shield. Make sure that you double check your documents. Bring the original form if needed. Bring any supporting documents if needed as well, just to make sure. A checklist copy, which was sent to you in your email. Bring your appointment confirmation letter, which was also sent to you via email. Be there in the VFS building as early as 15 minutes before, or maybe earlier than that, just like what I did. When you do your biometric, make sure that your fingers are free from any marks, hennas, or any inks to avoid inconvenience. Alright, so I had to wait for my visa, and during those days, I was really nervous because I'm not sure what to expect. Like, is it going to be approved? Is it going to be denied? Things like that. So I tried hard to distract myself from thinking about my visa. But anyway, so like what I've mentioned, I did my visa appearance on January 21, 2021. That was a Thursday. And at around 2 p.m. on the same day, I got a text message and an email saying that my visa application has been forwarded to the UK immigration. I was really nervous during that time. But anyway, I got a notification 8 days after, including weekends. I got another text and email telling me that a decision has been made and that the courier already dispatched the document or my passport to be sent to me. I couldn't really sleep at that time because, again, even if you have received a notification telling that and saying that a decision has already been made, it will not be included in the message if it's approved or denied. So you have to wait for your passport to be delivered to you in order for you to see if it's approved or denied. So the next day, I got my delivery, and luckily, I my visa was approved. So I was so happy during that time. But anyway, along with your passport and the visa, which is already going to be on your passport, inside your passport, there is a letter. It's a BRP letter that you would have to keep because you're gonna need to show that paper on the immigration once you reach the UK. So there you have it. That's all for the visa application and my experience. I do hope that I've given you a lot of information and that this information will help you to know what to expect on the day of your visa appearance. A lot future UKRNs. Let me know if there are things that I have missed, and let me also know if there are other videos that you would want me to create in the future. Have a great day. Bye.